It's Carla Marion, Hal J., Ernie Brown, the morning news on WBAP. It's 7:18, and we welcome Congressman Roger Williams to the phone with us, calling from D.C., I guess, today. Congressman, thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you. Good to be on. I actually am in Texas today, and I also want to say Hal said how old he was. The 70s is the new 40s, so I think we all got an opportunity to keep going here.
Let's go do some skiing today. You want to? I'll meet you at PK. Single skis. We'll drink beer at the same time.
Well, I don't know if I can do all that at one time, but I'll watch you.
He'll be in the boat.
We'll shoot video.
Okay.
Well, Congressman, we're looking at possibly a government shutdown tonight at 11 o'clock or 11:01 our time. Do you think it's going to happen?
I think it probably is going to happen. The fact of the matter is the CR that we passed last week out of the House is exactly the same CR that the Democrats voted for with Biden back in March. Exactly. They now want to pay illegals free health care. They want us to continue on the transgender initiative, open borders, et cetera, which are not acceptable. So I think that probably that we won't get the vote together. I think we'll have a shutdown. So we'll see what happens. But, the government still operates. I mean, a lot of, Social Security, the military, interest payments, so forth will still be made. But there'll be some people on Main Street that will be slowed down a little bit till the Democrats come around and decide to get America open again.
So how true is it? Now, you can see a lot online and videos and different lawmakers saying this and that, and I certainly have tried to follow it as much as possible over the weekend, Congressman. How true is it that they still want to continue funding, and I'm just going to put it out there, sex changes and all this stuff for people, not only in this country, but in other countries with our money?
Yeah, with our money, they want to do that, and they want to open up the borders again. We got the strongest borders we've had now in years. You get back into men's competing in women's sports. We're still talking about that. Not to talk about all the crime and everything that we have in our cities and how they're going after law enforcement and siding with murders, rapists, and you just name it. So all of that is true, and that's why we need to get our senses back. Let's pass this CR. Let's get the government open again. Let's take advantage of the great economy we got and get America going.
Congressman Roger Williams joining us now on WBAP. Congressman, when was the last time we actually passed a full budget? It seems like we've been operating on these continuing resolutions for years. Well, we have. I think the last budget we passed was in '96. And we've been operating on what they call these CRs, and none of it's any good. I mean, the fact of the matter is when you operate on a CR, you're just saying, well, let's take what we spent last year and just go ahead and continue it this year. Well, the problem with last year was it lost money, and so you just continue to get in the hole. And thanks to the tax cuts that we've passed, that President Trump's passed, we have more cash flow coming through the economy we ever had. But you still try to chase that deficit. But that's why you need appropriated a budget. You spend money you say you're going to spend, just like Main Street America does. But it's been that long, and CRs are not good. And in this particular case, we need to pass a CR because we've got great opportunities in our economy right now, and we're cash flowing, and we need to take advantage of what we got and continue to make it better, and not worry about open borders, transgenders, and men's and women playing sports, etc.
Congressman, I want to talk to you about something that has just been happening more and more, these political acts of violence. We've seen it most recently against ICE. You have had protests that have gone haywire, but you have literally people being shot and killed over their political views by people who have been so radicalized, it seems, as some could say, over the past decade or so. What happens now? How do we untangle this knot that we found ourselves in?
Well, that's a great question because America is angry right now, and America should not be angry. We've got great opportunities, but you have a lot of people that have been radicalized. Over the years, I think we've lost our schools, we've lost our educational departments. In many cases, we've lost our colleges. They teach a lot of this, and we need to take a deep breath if it's possible, and understand it's okay to agree to disagree. And I can tell you in Congress, just in Congress alone, there's so much anger there. When you go on the House floor sometimes, it's hard to imagine how anything's going to happen. But we as a people got to understand that we can agree to disagree, but the violence that we see right now is not acceptable. And we got to support law enforcement, guys. If we don't support law enforcement, how the heck are you going to take away these bad guys and put them where they need to be?
Just one real quickly. Didn't Maxine Waters and Hakeem Jeffries say, let's take it to the streets?
Well, they certainly have, and others have too.
Yeah.
I listened to some of my colleagues.
Well, it's worked
yesterday. You got them supporting murderers. You got them supporting everything that's against law, and America has got to come out of that. And I think that if we turn it over to Americans, we turn it over to elections, fair elections, that we can get back there. But at the end of the day, I tell everybody, the whole thing starts with the family unit. If we don't build our family unit back, where we have moms and dads and we go to church and go to Little League baseball games, I don't know what our country will look like down the road.
Finally, this may be the best day to ask you about the car business, because as of midnight tonight, a $7,500 tax credit goes away on electric vehicles that will kick in tomorrow. So, how is the car business, and how is the car business going to be?
Car business is good. We've got lower interest rates. Inventory is a starting bill, so you've heard me talk about when you have more inventory, you have more discounts. It's easier for people to buy a vehicle. So the car business is good, and I think that once we get open again for business, people's attitude is right. But the big thing in the car business and a lot of others is the interest rates. We start cutting interest rates. That allows people to pay more on principal, which gives them more equity, which gives them the opportunity to trade in cars. So I couldn't be more enthused about the opportunities ahead of us in every single industry. I'm going to have oversight of the SBA. Main Street America is really strong. Main Street America is seeing more businesses start up than we've seen before. So I think we're in good shape. Get through this burp today, see what they vote on at 2 o'clock, and we'll move from there.
Congressman Roger Williams, thank you very much. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
God bless.